Alright, so the CEO of Telegram, Pavel Durov, has been arrested at the France airport after arrival from a trip. Now today I'm going to give you the details as to why he was arrested. But before then, make sure you like, subscribe, we are now what notification button, send a video back to people, you'll be the first person to watch. Now on the 14th August 2013, Pavel Durov launched an app called Telegram with over 950 million users on the app. Now, according to source, you see the app is different from any other app. You need to say Facebook, WhatsApp, Twitter, and any other app you know. It's different from it. Now, the app drug trafficking and pornography and I just say authorities in the US, United States of America, you imagine okay. Niama e wo so ye se na be ya sa niama no enhye da NCC awo ne app no so no NCC na omo kan na kwa se wantie na sopem wanfi obi a ono no feel say bia e freedom e ade a e wo so obi a expressing no ho oti asese ne a okọ X e Twitter amanfo timi post pornography ni niama no ono so hu se ne app no so no e ti sa pepepe e na chese wanfi omo entie ni namu sa na chese okọ trip bi Oba into your group France embassy France airport on na say police for arresting na somebody in the call office na so mo be say some questions, but apparently yes it wasn't an arrest, but before then video no.
Pavel Durov, the founder of Telegram and thought to be worth over $15 billion, was apparently arrested at Le Bourget airport just outside Paris shortly after touching down in his private jet. Durov is reportedly accused of failing to take action to stop the criminal use of his platform. Now, the Telegram app is encrypted, meaning that governments cannot censor or regulate it. Telegram's been criticised for allowing organised crime, terrorists and far-right extremists to use the app. Speaking to 60 Minutes back in 2016, when asked about ISIS's use of Telegram in the wake of the 2015 Paris terror attacks and whether law enforcement should be allowed into the app, Durov defended Telegram's actions, saying, quote, "The interesting thing about encryption is it cannot be secure just for some people." Telegram said in a statement yesterday that it abides by European Union laws, including a law passed in 2022 that seeks to stop the flow of disinformation online. Telegram says it has nearly 1 billion users worldwide. And speaking from personal experience, I can tell you how widely used Telegram has been during the war in Ukraine, where it's relied on by President Volodymyr Zelensky and by journalists reporting from the front line. It's also been used by pro-democracy protesters in Hong Kong, Russia and Iran. Now, Durov was born in Russia but left the country in 2014 after refusing to shut down anti-government content on a previous app that he started. Ed?
Good. According to source again, or say, onye surprise police watching because okay embrabi oko US on any Telegram engineer be okofano from Russia and already by USA and kwanini be ye adwuma na se na be ya adwuma no be koso kama. Now omo US na one morning be na chese ohun say FBI for appeal mo honom. Now o say when your first time FBI for omehu na omachia no. O say otuka na oduru be bia na chese FBI for akweso mu di nachi. They are stacking him. That is someone in twitching common. But then there was a time and according to Onono, there was a time and the US government hire obi sanka on any engineer or munye free senebeya or best spy on encrofo who use Telegram. I'm not the one saying it. It was a video.
We get too much attention from the FBI, the security agencies, wherever we came to the US. So to give you an example, last time I was in the US, I brought an engineer that is working for Telegram, and there was an attempt to secretly hire my engineer behind my back by cybersecurity officers or agents, wherever they are called.
The US government should hire your engineer?
That's my understanding. That's what he told me.
To write code for them or to break into Telegram?
They were curious to learn which open source libraries are integrated to the Telegram's app, on the client side, and they were trying to persuade him to use certain open source tools that he would then integrate into the Telegram's code that, in my understanding, would serve as backdoors.
Would allow the U.S. government to spy on people who use Telegram.
The U.S. government, or maybe any other government, because a backdoor is a backdoor regardless of who is using it.
That's right.
And
that's a little surprising to hear. Maybe it's not surprising. It's offensive. You're confident that happened?
yes, there is no reason for my engineer to make up the stories. Also because I personally experienced similar pressure in the US. Whenever I would go to the US, I would have two FBI agents greeting me at the airport, asking questions. One time I was having my breakfast at like 9 a.m. and the FBI showed up at my house that I was renting. And that was quite surprising. And I thought, we're getting too much attention here. It's probably not the best environment to run.
Why would had you committed a crime?
No, they were interested to learn more about Telegram. They knew I, left Russia. They knew what we were doing, but they wanted details. And my understanding is that they wanted to establish a relationship to, in a way, control Telegram better. I understand that they were doing their job. It's just that for us running a privacy-focused social media platform, that probably wasn't the best environment to be. And we want to be focused on what we do, not on government relations of that sort.
And among my brains about Bontin Abekasa in support of Pavel Durov, say near authorities near and yet it is not fair. Freedom of speech, freedom of everything. And this app na nyese bio amount for Eddie Yenema Bonnie. Send your amount for a use Twitter, Eddie Yenema, Samsung or Telegram. But then make us say so far all the apps now you use Telegram and the most app okonoma. When who component your say 2 channels bia omo posting pornography. Leaks near the idea. And I tell you say most of the leaks are bebrena for Telegram. Yes, bebrena for Telegram. And I'm out for so the betting Bitcoin near the idea. But then according to source, no, I'm say the drug trafficking. Any Niama and was say and come the app on a the France authorities for my friend or money as to how or meet me I go about the issue send a and confer and send baby ember. If you say some time ago, cramp and amount for a company say Telegram now move use on amount for a fast edit for you or more education music and the idea. Say and akoba but right now no dear information be about bonti say be and I say be ya really zino. So right now you need go so ADH. Wait, breaking news. Authentic Plus Studio. Make sure so like you subscribe. We are now notification participate the video be able to you'll be the first person to watch.